Hi, thank you for watching. You're amazing. I'm in such a good mood. It's the return of the outdoor videos. Yay! Oh, it's such a beautiful day in Los Angeles. Whew. I am sending you some of the sunshine and so much to get to today. Reminder, it's unlikely that I'm going to be making a recap video tomorrow. If I have time, I will. But I got to do something at my son's school and I have to be done with my day early because we're getting to the airport super early, even though we're taking the red eye. And then I'm off all next week in Miami. But I want to start off with a controversy that I am in. Yesterday, I posted a photo of the new issue of Life and Style, which has Kendall Jenner on the cover, and it says, Kendall slept with Travis. And I said, oh, I hope that's true. And so many people thought that was awful. No. You know what would be awful? If Kendall Jenner slept with Travis Scott. And also, rewind, didn't Kendall hook up with or date Travis before Kylie did? So you're all okay with Kylie having sloppy seconds and sharing a man? But clearly they're very different situations, but you know what? I would love it. I'm being honest. If that makes me a crappy human being, then so what? I'm thinking it all through right now. I don't really think it would happen, but if it did, I would love it. I would love it. Screw it. I'm standing by what I said. If Kendall Jenner hooked up with Kylie's baby daddy, that says, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but that says more on that family than it does on me for wanting more drama. These people, part of me is really starting to think everything that Chris Booker said is true, that they're just faking stuff for attention or drama, or the lines are blurred. And I love it. I love it. And they love it too, okay? Kris Jenner is hard at work writing a script. Anyways, I just had to address that. Y'all mad at me? Unfollow. Don't watch. I don't care. Also, I want to talk about this drama with Donald Trump and Kellyanne Conway and Kellyanne's husband, lawyer George Conway. Donald Trump said some not so nice things about Kellyanne's husband after Kellyanne's husband said that Donald Trump is mentally ill. Duh, we've been new. George Conway claims that Donald Trump has NPD. I say that Donald Trump has malignant NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. And it's a really unfortunate situation for Kellyanne to be in because she's been married to her husband for over 20 years. Her loyalty should be to her husband. Having said that, it's a weird one because in a normal job, a normal situation, you wouldn't want your husband or wife to talk smack about your employer. But this is not a normal situation. And is it fair of Kellyanne to ask her husband to keep his thoughts on Donald Trump private? And is it fair of Donald Trump to put Kellyanne in the position that he has by pooping on her husband? It's all one big drama, and I love it. I love it almost as much as Kendall Jenner hooking up with Travis Scott. I'm going to talk about this on the podcast because I'm really curious to hear what Booker says. But I put some polls to this and I asked, should Kellyanne quit as a result of this? And the overwhelming majority of people said that yes, she should resign. That surprised. I think it was like 75%. That has to be bipartisan, like crazy. All right, let's move on to lighter news. Some Couples news, O to the M to the G. According to reports, Lady Gaga is spending a lot of time with Jeremy Renner. Translation, they're hooking up. Sorry to break hearts if you were shipping Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, but you really shouldn't have been shipping them anyways because he's with somebody and they have a child together. Jeremy Renner is kind of like Bradley Cooper. I get a similar vibe from him. I think she likes guys that remind her of her dad. And I could see Jeremy Renner giving off a Joe Germanata vibe. I wish him well. I have nothing bad to say about him or her or this relationship. Except she just ended her engagement really recently. I would maybe chill on a new one or not. Who knows? She might just want to have fun. After some heartache, you just want to have fun, right? I'm sure in her mind it's just fun. And I'm sure for him, he's going to love all of the attention that comes with dating Lady Gaga. She's A-list, he's B-list. He's B-list. There's no way that Jeremy Renner is A-list, okay? And that's no diss towards him. He's not Chris Hemsworth. He doesn't have his own standalone Marvel movie. He's part of the ensemblage. All right, in other news, Wendy. So much to get to with Wendy Williams. If you missed it on my channel earlier, I posted a video of Wendy Williams, in my opinion, being insulting towards Latinos. She was talking about this new reality show on Bravo called Mexican Dynasties. And when talking about it, she said, have you watched that new Mexican show on Bravo? I'll let that one slide. But she could have said, have you watched that new show on Bravo about families in Mexico? I don't know. It was just the way the Mexican show, I don't know. The bigger thing or the big thing or the real issue was the show's called Mexican Dynasties. She called it Filthy Mexicans. I'm not making that up. Filthy Mexican. That's not the name of the show. A, it's a Freudian slip. B, is she a Republican and just listening to Donald Trump a lot? And C, no, I'm not going to let that slide. Sorry. No, that's not cool. I think she should apologize. What do you think? Let me know down below. And even more Wendy Williams news, and this is sad. Wendy Williams' husband, according to not just reports, but photographic evidence, is continuing his rumored relationship with his long-standing mistress. In fact, they even went on vacation together. And Wendy continues to stand by her man. How embarrassing. Why? Love? Does he have blackmail on her? Damning receipts? Video of her doing awful things? I could not understand why this woman would support a man who is blatantly, according to all these reports, having an affair, not even behind her back, but in front of her face. Not just taking her on vacation, but bankrolling her lifestyle. And also went with the woman when he was visiting Wendy while she was recovering recently. And if you're going to do that, then she must be okay with it. And shouldn't she address her audience? Shouldn't she say, my husband and I have an open relationship? Or does she not owe her audience that either? Just like she was only honest with her fans after the Daily Mail contacted them, Wendy and her team, saying that they were going to run this story about her living in a sober facility. Sad. I mean, maybe really It's also reported that Wendy's husband is physically abusive, and it's hard for women to get out of abusive relationships. Even wealthy, famous, powerful women. She's clearly going through a lot, Wendy Williams. Sending her positive vibes, sincerely. All right, let's move on, though. In other news, from Wendy Williams to more TV-related news. In a new book, Jenny McCarthy is spilling all the tea about her time on The View, saying that it was horrendous, that Barbara Walters would scream at her. She was so unhappy there. And she's even got some not so nice things to say about Whoopi Goldberg. I never heard that before. I've heard the Barbara ones before, but I never heard Whoopi being difficult to work with. I'll have the link down below to this story and everything that I talk about so that you could read, see, or hear more. In more news, according to reports, Nicki Minaj has canceled yet another concert date, this time in Bangkok. Maybe she should just cancel the tour. If you're going to keep canceling dates, if you got tickets to see Nicki Minaj in concert and you also bought airline tickets and a hotel room, I would get your refund ASAP before she cancels on you. Just a word of advice. From Nicki to a more successful female rapper, Cardi B, she has filed paperwork to trademark the infamous catchphrase that she uses, which is smart of her, but Cardi B did not come up with that catchphrase. Before Cardi B, Laganja Estranja on RuPaul's Drag Race was using it. Before Laganja Estranja, actress Laura Bell Bundy was using it in her Cooter County sketches on YouTube. Look up Cooter County and you'll see that LBB, Laura Bell Bundy, was using a like way long ago, years and years and years ago. But I think even before that, drag queens before Laganja Estranja were using it. Speaking of drag queens and gay folk like you, like me, not you and me, maybe some of you are gay, CHICK-FIL-A continues to donate to anti-LGBT organizations. And I'm not telling you what to do, but personally, I'm not going to financially support Chick-fil-A. And I'm thankful that I have not eaten there in years. I will not give money to an organization that wants to discriminate against me and people like me. And I mean, some of the organizations that they donate money to, like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, who has a sexual purity policy that bans homosexual acts. And just other organizations that are very anti-LGBT. Just screw you, Chick-fil-A. On to lighter news. Well, this is not exactly lighter, but it is. But it sucks. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have another Tonya Harding-like scandal on our hands. According to reports, U.S. figure skater Mariah Bell slashed the calf of a competitor while competing in the World Figure Skating Championships in Japan. The woman, Lim Yoon-soon, claims that it was intentional. Mariah Bell claims that it was not intentional. Ajajay. As of now, it is not being treated as malicious, but things could change. More information in the link down below. My baby, Noah Centineo, has been chosen to play He-Man in the upcoming He-Man reboot. And I'm so excited to watch him bulk up for the role. myself. I'm such a dork. And finally, in an explosive new interview, Game of Thrones actress EMILIA CLARKE opens up about having not one but 2 brain operations, 2 potentially life-threatening aneurysms, and dealing with that and dealing with those major procedures. And it's a powerful read. My dad died of an aneurysm. She is lucky to be alive. As am I. As are you. And if you're watching this after I'm dead, God bless you. Thank you. I'm awesome. That's why you're watching. I'm a dork too. I'm an awesome dork. And I'm so appreciative of you. If you're watching this in real time as I post it, or if you're watching this months or years from now, thank you. I am Perez Hilton, innovator, pioneer, legend. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share, thumbs up, like it, comment below, subscribe, follow. Meow. Bye.